Author point of view. Taehyung, my baby woke up. He looked deep in your eyes. The desires in his eyes made you gulp. Good morning, good morning. Your eyes fell at the wall clock. We should get ready for college. You tried to get up, but he made it impossible by hovering over you. We still have some time. Jan, no, I have to go early. He growled in annoyance. Please, you made a pout to convince him. But the very next moment, after sharing, you are not going anywhere today. So, saying that he's up, slipped under the sheets and you freaked out at his intentions. I can't take leave today. Mrs. T will surely kill me. He attached, you are giving lame excuses. His voice was husky and you shivered, feeling his breath. Let's make a deal. Let me go now, and this weekend I will be all yours. He looked up with shiny eyes. Think before you speak. You cannot take your words back. You again gulped, but he didn't want to skip today's lecture. Okay, then done. Let's get ready for college. He excitedly moved from you that surprised you. Why so happy? Ta, it's an evil happiness. You will know at the weekend. Your head spun thinking about his evil plans. Then you both got ready and went to college. You were sitting with your best friend Ellie. You were in the first year, however, Taehyung was in the final year. Looks like Taehyung didn't let you sleep last night as well. How do you know? Ellie, I know, girl. You were whispering when Mrs. Steve made an announcement. Mrs. Steve, at the end of this month, we are holding a ceremony. Have you decided who will play Romeo and Juliet? Everyone howled David, who was the second most handsome boy of this college. David stood up with his heavenly divine features and perfect height. David, I don't think so that I can do it. If he is not doing it, I will not come to the ceremony. He should do it. He is perfect. If you're Mr. Perfect, hear this, then who will save you? You just passed her a glare. What's problem, David? Everyone wants you to do it. I think the partner I want will not agree. Jan, come on, who will reject him? He is just showing off. You scoffed. That must be a blessed girl whom he wants. Mrs. Steve, tell me the name. If she disagrees, I will fail her in finals. Everyone clapped at her warning. That is Jan. Every head turned towards you and you choked, hearing your name. Do you have any objection, Jan? Her question was a warning. You didn't want to fail in her subject. No. That's great. Hope you will perform well. Of course, ma'am. He said confidently and looked at you with a victory smile. Why you agreed? Did I have any other option? Girl, Taehyung will. You just sat like a statue. You were in practice hall. All other participants were working on their respective plays. Shall we start? She looked at Ali and she gestured you as a no. Shah, we will start from the dance step first. He took your hand and his other hand raised at your waist. We can do other parts first, David. No. You felt uncomfortable under his gaze. You moved your feet with the music. Why you choose me? You couldn't stop yourself from asking that. You were curious. I wanted you to be my Juliet. That answer and something in his gaze confused you more. You knew about his bad terms with Taehyung, and you were praying that Taehyung doesn't come here. Was this because of Taehyung? You just asked randomly, but the darkness his eyes showed at Taehyung's name ran a shiver down to your spine. So he really did that to provoke Taehyung. I was such a fool to be tricked like this, you thought, and an anxiety took all over you. You didn't answer me, David. I don't want any Jaehyung to come between me and my Juliet. Jan, what? Focus, Jan. Saying that he pressed your waist and moved you more closer. You put your both hands at his chest to maintain distance. You felt it is wrong. She clearly saw you being uncomfortable with him. David, come on. We will even have, right? Your eyes widened at his demand. Before you could say something, a roar echoed in the hall. What the hell is going on here? Your heart jumped to your mouth when you saw him glaring at you and David. Sean, leave me. You pleaded to David, but he was solely focused on Taehyung, who was boiling in range. You struggled under his grip, and Taehyung took big strides towards you. He punched David with all his might and he left you. You backed away in fear. Are you okay? She immediately approached you. David stood and punched back. You gasped. Taehyung took a drumstick and a war was started there. Taehyung wasn't giving him any chance. You were afraid that he might kill David at that pace. You screamed, but he wasn't in his senses. How dare you to touch her? He growled, and you felt like that was the last day of David. David, what will you do, huh? Taehyung was sitting at his chest, and David spewed that nonsense. Taehyung started punching him non-stop. I will kill you. He was looking like a beast who will end everything. You grabbed him from the back. Please don't, please. He looked at you and then back at David. Let's go, please stop. He stood straight, held your wrist, and started dragging you with him. You were sitting at the edge of bed and waiting for Taehyung to burst out. What the hell were you doing with him? He shouted and kicked the chair. You flinched badly. He made you stand holding your arms. Don't test my limits and answer me. Then he saw the tears in your eyes and how badly you were scaring from him. He wanted the whole world to be feared of him, but not you. Never. He left your arms and held your face in his palms. Ta, look at me. His voice was soft, and you got courage to look up. You know that what is going on between me and him. You nodded. Then why? I wasn't left with any other option. I am sorry, Taehyung, but I didn't cheat you, I promise. Hey, don't say that. I never doubted you. Calm down. He embraced you softly. He could be dangerous for you. I was worried that he might hurt you. But never ever I could doubt you, Jan. You felt a weight was lifted from your chest. Jan, you were so angry. He was inappropriate with you. How could I stay calm? But you deserve a punishment. You looked up at his face. But why? Because knowing everything, you put yourself in danger. So there should be a lesson for you. That husky tone told you that he will not wait for the weekend. But nothing happened to me. But now a lot of things are going to happen with you. He picked you up and threw you at the bed. Ta, the deal was for the weekend. You gave a weak excuse. No, baby, you broke the rule and I will break the bed. Saying that, he jumped over you. But next words, you were shocked but soon gave in. You knew that no one can stop this beast now. I cannot wait for night or any weekend. Don't tease me, Taehyung.